So, you love talk radio? Then you'll love TalkStreamLive.com. TalkStream Live is always on, 24/7, with the best streaming talk shows. Find your favorite talkers and discover some new ones. It's free, readily available online or on any smartphone or tablet. Finding your favorite talk shows all in one place has gotten a whole lot easier. Just go to TalkStreamLive.com. Be sure to download the free apps from Google Play or the iTunes App Store.
Figuring out what's next. I'm Paul Stevens, Fox News. 9 Republicans now standing in opposition to Senate health care bill tabled until after the July 4th recess.
Senator Rand Paul, who wants a clean repeal, says GOP lawmakers are going back on campaign promises.
Went to rally after rally after rally saying we're going to repeal Obamacare, and now we're not repealing it, we're keeping it.
Some moderate Republicans are concerned about rolling back Medicaid and millions are becoming uninsured. Senator John Thune says Republicans need to find
that sweet spot where you can get the 50 votes that you need to pass it.
President Trump has said he remains hopeful about the Senate bill. In Washington, Rachel Sutherland, Fox News.
A deadly train accident last night just north of Union Station in Washington.
The southbound Amtrak train number 175 from Boston struck both CSX employees, causing fatal injuries.
NTSB board member Earl Weiner. The incident shutting down all Amtrak service between Philadelphia and D.C. for a period. Service has since been restored. A controversial Ten Commandments monument in Arkansas now in pieces. More live from Fox's Jeff Manasso.
Under a recent state law, a Ten Commandments monument was erected Tuesday on the grounds of Arkansas' state capitol, where it stood for less than 24 hours.
Oh, my goodness. Freedom!
That's 32-year-old Michael Reed on Facebook Live destroying the monument with his car in what Republican State Senator Jason Rapert calls an act of hate.
That's not what America was founded upon, and it's not the America that I intend to see develop under our watch.
A new monument has been ordered. Reed was arrested in 2014 for trashing a Ten Commandments monument in Oklahoma. He's being treated for mental health issues. Paul.
And Jeff, the Department of Homeland Security set to announce new security measures for international flights bound to the U.S. You're listening to Fox News, fair and balanced. Government and commercial computers around the world still struggling because of the latest cyber attack.
What seems to be happening, according to the experts, any firms with any links to Ukraine are being contaminated by this contagious virus, and that includes European multinationals like the shipping firm Maersk. It has an office in the Ukraine, and its ships and ports all around the world have been affected. And yes, several companies and operations in the United States are affected, including the drug corporation Merck and the parent company of a Kraft and Nabisco firm.
Fox's Greg Palcott. Word also in that shipping giant FedEx now says deliveries by its TNT Express subsidiary have been slowed because of that cyber attack. Still no answers after a one-year investigation into a mysterious explosion in New York City's Central Park that severely injured a Virginia resident, Connor Golden. He had to have a leg amputated from the knee down.
The explosive material was homemade and extremely dangerous. At any given time, there are multiple people climbing on and around this rock formation to get a better view of Central Park and the pond.
New York ATF Special Agent in Charge, Ashton Benedict. College fraternity now suspended from a Florida campus.
Lambda Phi Theta fraternity has been suspended from the University of Central Florida in Orlando after numerous calls were made to a campus hotline reporting ongoing hazing and even complaints that a fraternity member engaged in sex with a partner believed to be incapacitated. University officials are investigating. Earlier this year, UCF placed a different fraternity, Alpha Epsilon Pi, on probation when a member held an unloaded gun to the neck of a pledge. In Miami, Eben Brown, Fox News.
NBA News, Phil Jackson and the New York Knicks parting ways. Jackson fired after serving 3 years as team president, overseeing one of the worst eras in team history. I'm Paul Stevens, Fox News Radio.
Go to Antique Obsessions for the hottest in jewelry, antiques, repurposed, solid sterling silver, one-of-a-kind, handmade by Bruce and Jaja. Go to our Facebook, which is Antique Obsessions, or you can go to Etsy.com and go to Antique Obsessions, one word, or type it into your Google and find us there. Thanks.
Tribal, primitive, rustic, Burning Man, punk rock. Conceptual subculture for the edgiest, most cutting-edge designs of jewelry today. Go to etsy.com/shop/conceptual subculture, or one word, either by going to Google or search Etsy, ETSY.com, and type in one word, conceptual subculture. You will find the hottest designs using natural stones with wire wrap rings, rough, raw, genuine, semi-precious gemstone jewelry, solid sterling silver, copper, leather, orgonite, bracelets, pendants, chokers, men's copper cups with sterling accents, eco-friendly, repurposed, original, one-of-a-kind design earrings. Support MBM by going to Conceptual Subculture on Etsy.
Warning, warning, everything I say is fucking crazy and should not be reinterpreted or reenacted because you will be either shot or NDAA'd. Warning.
If you were to ask Rocky Balboa if Trump beat Hillary Clinton without any Russian collusion, Rocky would say, yeah, absolutely.
So depressed. I don't know what to do. Hey, go for it, man. It's easy for you to say you got the promotion. Look, it'll come, all right? Just don't worry about it.
The feeling is definitely there. It's a new morning in America. Fresh, vital. The old cynicism is gone. We have faith in our leaders.
Broadcasting live on Monday nights, you're listening to The Bruce Montalvo Show. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, broadcasting right into your freaking stereo, your MacBook, your iPad, your iTouch, your iPhone. You're listening to the freaking Bruce Montalvo Show. And guess what? We are now on Podomatic. That's the Bruce Montalvo Show, brucemontalvoshow.podomatic.com. You can catch the podcast on that. You can also visit us at Spreaker.com/The Bruce Montalvo Show and Stitcher.com/The Bruce Montalvo Show. We're also on iTunes. So it is June 26, 2017. You're listening to Monday Nights with me, Bruce Montalvo, and ladies and gentlemen, this is wholesome entertainment. Radio goes back to the bygone days of radio when the family would gather around the radio or gather around the TV. Now that TV's starting to get some dust on it. People are starting to forget about that. But guess what? You can also catch the Bruce Montalvo Show on your smart TV by going to YouTube on your smart TV and typing in the Bruce Montalvo Show. You can catch the podcast on that. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are seriously trying to give the New World Order elbows from the top rope and clotheslines. I mean, they're nothing but a clique. They are like the clique from back in the day with Big Sexy and Razor Ramon when they take over the announcer's table and they take over the show. Well, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take over the whole damn show. They've been trying to do it for a long time. And that's what it's become. It's become fucking wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know if Trump is for real or he's a pretender. You don't know what the hell's going on, do you? Nobody does. It's like we're in the fucking Twilight Zone here. But one thing that we do know is that BS Russian story of Russian collusion, it's finally dying. It's on its last legs as the feds are poised to announce that they're planning to drop this bogus Russian phony baloney freaking story. So it's about time, folks. I'm sick of talking about it. I'm sick of mentioning, Russia. I don't plan on going to Moscow anytime soon. I feel like Bush and just telling people to stop believing in the outrageous conspiracy theories. Oh, wait, here he is.
Let us never tolerate outrageous conspiracy theories.
You hear that? That's what the Democratic Party's become. Just one outrageous conspiracy theory after the next. Speaking of outrageous, go to outrageous jewelry, antique obsessions.
No, it's on eBay.
It's on eBay, Antique Obsessions, Conceptual Subculture, and you can support the show. Buy some of the most beautiful handmade, solid sterling silver earrings, jewelry, not just that, but a plethora of jewelry. This is wearable art, handmade, one of a kind, by me, Bruce and Jaja, and you support the show. So, but that's outrageous. Everything's outrageous nowadays. They have to cut off Trump's head, or they have to stab him in some play, because that's the theme. The theme is to be outrageous. It's to be totally outrageous. And with that, we're winding down on June. It's June 26th, which means that the 4th of July is coming up. A favorite of mine, one of my favorite holidays, which reminds me I should be careful because the New World Order could try to SWAT team me on one of those days. So I shouldn't be out there just getting fat and drinking beer and watching the game and grilling on that day. I should be on pins and needles. One thing is I won't be watching the bogus fake news and the CNN. And if I do share an article, here's the thing. I make sure to hashtag it fake news if it's like a CNN link. But going back to the 4th of July, it just, I'm a patriot, folks. A lot of people don't know what I am. They're like, what are you? Are you like British? Are you Latino? Or, who are you? You know what I'm saying? What are you, like this Enrique Iglesias' nephew or something? No, I'm not. But here's the thing. Anyone that calls me a wetback is a pendejo. Because I was born, fed, and bred in the U.S., baby. So that's for all my enemies in the Fourth Reich of talk radio. You know who you are. And that's the thing. So look, I hate that the term Nazi has been hijacked by the left. First of all, go Google what Operation fucking Paperclip is and then get back at me. They just throw the word out there. Nazi, 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 Nazi all day long, and they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Okay? And seriously, they plan to... these buffoons, they don't even have a leader. They're just the buffoons, the left, the demagogues, a bunch of buffoons. They plan on burning the deplorables alive, red hat and all. Seriously, it's an inquisition against the patriots. So we better be on our knees that they don't do some type of big false flag before the 4th of July. Because let's face it, Trump is like the Christ baby, and he's just picture him there with all the prophets of Keck. You know what I'm saying? Pepe the Frog and Shakespeare, Pepe the Frog. They're all there. All of them are there. Every version of Pepe the Frog, and Donald Trump is sitting on Athena, aka the Statue of Liberty's lap, sun rays and all. And he doesn't want to fuck Athena. He doesn't want to fuck his mother, the United States, does he? I don't know, but a lot of the people in his cabinet certainly do. They want to fuck America. They want to bend it over freaking backwards and go to town on it. They have been for a very long time. I don't need to tell you. If you're doing the research, you know. You know how many times America's been fucked. So the thing about Trump being in, I kind of like that now. There's some sass, some flash, some pizzazz to America. Because, Barry was pretty much putting lipstick on everybody. He faggotized America. Let's just say it, plain and simple. Okay, but seriously, you know what I'm tired of? You know what really annoys me? Is all the lectures from liberal Hollywood. When is it going to end? When is it going to end? These commies from liberal Hollywood. I mean, Illuminati just keeps throwing them out there. They keep, throwing out Sean Penn to do this or Tom Hanks to do that. Any of these idiots. Mickey Rourke with his fucking deformed face. Now coming out to talk shit about Trump. That Fanuc, Jim Carrey, talking about he's going to hit him with a bat. I mean, don't they know that he's the Christ baby, Trump, and that Athena is his mother? I mean, the prophets of Kek are gonna go to town on that ass. No, seriously, I'm joking here. Those are memes. Kekistan or Kek or Pepe the Frog. You thought he was dead, but he's still alive. He's still alive. But seriously, that's what I'm tired of. I'm tired of the lectures from the liberal left. That's why I don't watch television, folks. I watch whatever the fuck I want to watch through YouTube, and that's that. I program my own programming. Get it? Entiende? Oh, you don't want me to speak too much Spanish on this show, right? No, none at all. Anyway, you know what the meme of the week is, folks? I remember this fat buddy of mine. He was fat as hell. His mom was like a welfare queen. She wouldn't even be there. She'd be off like, who knows, like banging all sorts of dudes and stuff. And he would just sit there. I'd hang out at my buddy's house, and he would have like 1 million pizzas to eat, like EBT pizzas. So I think he's going to starve because he still lives with his mama. And I'm pretty sure he's still eating EBT pizza. So I made the funniest meme. I mean, it's got all the deplorables laughing. Okay, he's got his fat ass. I mean, he got fat. I mean, he got freaking like morbidly obese. So I put oh my God, Trump cut food stamps. Oh my God, now I'm going to starve. He's wearing like a I Love Mexico shirt. He's like a freaking beaner and stuff. His family didn't really want to assimilate. They still have the shit paper bin. I went to go take a dump in their house once, and they had like a shit paper toilet bin. I mean, come on, wake up, dude. This is like America. I mean, our pipes are like, like pretty thick here. I mean, you could freaking flush the toilet paper down the toilet, dude. But no, these just goes to show you. I mean, you want to bring more of these fucking type of people in with the shit toilet paper receptacles? I mean, shit, I went in there. There was the freaking TP with the freaking skid mark on it. So anyway, everybody's laughing at his ass. You won't believe some of the comments said, "Get a job, fat ass," or "Fat baby," or "Just eat less and grow a garden, you fat fuck." So that's the funny thing. It says, "Oh my God, Trump cut food stamps. Now I'm going to starve." But no, NPR. These fat fucks like this that like just live at home with their mama on EBT food pizza. This is who we have to support? I mean, these do-nothings? Really? No, but NPR says that they're working. Or they come from working families. Yeah. Now, look, the economy's doing better. More people are getting off of food stamps, believe it or not. But there's a lot of bums. There's a lot of bad apples that, are bleeding the system dry. And just getting morbidly obese on the taxpayer's dime. I mean, it's pretty disgusting. It says, Trump's plan to slash food stamp assistance could hurt retailers. Oh, how's it going to hurt them? Why? Because he's going to start charging them? No more freebies. No more freebies, bro. Right? Look, first of all, some of these junkies and druggies, they got enough money to like pay for their crack and their smack, and their tattoos. Why are they on food stamp? They're waving guns at Trump saying they're going to kill him. So I'm Pyru, nigga. Pyru, blood. I'm going to kill you, Trump. You took my mama's food stamps, G. Yeah. That's the rhetoric of the day. So they're going to kill Trump over food stamps. They just want to kill him, plain and simple. Plain and simple. Meanwhile, they're debating whether they should get rid of that dingbat, that stupid retard, Nancy Pelosi. I say keep her. I mean, she makes the Democrats look as stupid, pathetic, and just like imbecilic as can be. I say keep her. What, you want some real radical leftist, fucking insane psychopath to come in and take her place? I mean, they seem to have her at bay. You know what I'm saying? They're like, they know what, she's telegraphing all her punches. They know what she's going to do. So, I don't know. I say leave her. Leave her alone. She's already crazy enough. Either put her in a straitjacket, lock her up and throw away the key, or just let her just babble to death. You know what I'm saying? Not to death, but you know what I'm saying. Just talk her ass to the insane asylum. Just let her babble all day long. I mean, nothing she says matters anyway. And I'm seeing here this Chinese stock market turbulence could be the next big domino to fall and break Donald Trump's balls. Because if the Chinese stock market plummets, then that could have severe repercussions on the American economy, on the whole American way of life, folks. Because, I mean, the Chinese, let's face it, you know they own about 71% of the Los Angeles skyline. I mean, they own all the docks, all the imports. That's all Chinese. I'm not saying they're going to come in and invade the United States, because most of the time they like to just crash housing markets and, you know, buy up housing markets and real estate, and they wage economic warfare. The Chinese have never historically drawn first blood. So who knows? Maybe they're plotting their own financial crisis, and you know it's all a bunch of just bullshit fear mongering. And these guys, that you know, they're gonna get paid regardless. These fucking yakuza Chinese tycoons, but nevertheless they're stirring the pot, trying to get everybody scared. Here we see a next global crash brewing in China. Next global crash could come with a vengeance. Central bankers at the Bank of International Settlements are talking a whole bunch of shit. Next global crash could arrive with a vengeance. So that's who they're trying to hype up. They're trying to hype up a Chinese stock market crash to derail the Trump train. And it can happen, folks. I mean, the Chinese bank is like embedded into the Federal Reserve. So, I mean, I don't want to say the Chinese own us, but you remember that episode of American Dad? At the very end, the Chinese, they even bought up American Dad. It was unfucking believable. Is there not one thing the Chinese run? I thought the Illuminati Italian mafia ran everything. That's what I thought. I'm pretty sure the Italian freaking guineas, they run everything. They run everything. Anyway, we have here Trump, a whole barrage of Trump tweets pretty much proving that Obama is a clown. He's just a fucking clown, a ringmaster, just going around with his bearded lady, fucking Michelle Obama, and just a clown. See, no Russian collusion. You have a barrage of tweets from Trump stating that he was full of shit. Obama is just full of doo-doo because he knew that, supposedly he knew that there was some Russian collusion. He did nothing. He did nothing while he was in the White House. So Trump called him on it in a whole series of tweets. He called him on his bullshit, on his BS, which this Russian story is. I mean, I smelt it. The only thing I don't like is that he's admitting to some type of Russian meddling. So they're going back and forth, and it's no different than the fucking reality TV. I mean, I'm starting to think that Donald Trump is just a pretender. I've been thinking that for a while, actually. I mean, you see him, you don't know what he does behind closed doors. I mean, who knows? Maybe Trump goes to these crazy New World Order masquerade balls where, you know, they dress as death and the women have these, they wear these Baphomet heads. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. You know, I don't know if the Illuminati has a clone of Kim Jong-un running North Korea. I don't even know what happened to the Loch Ness Monster. All we see on TV now is the ballless monster, Caitlyn Jenner. That's all. That's all I see now. Those are the conspiracies. Look, folks, they're not mad at Obama for these liberals. They're not mad at Obama for fucking them until their intestines fall out. Okay, they're not mad at him. They liked it. Then Trump comes around and tries to put their intestines back in them, and then they get mad at him. Oh, why are you doing that? I want my asshole fucked out. I've said it a million times. Democrats own no businesses, and if they do, they're all failed businesses. But they're just they're obsessed with this man Obama, like he's a god. They don't want to let him go. It's just, oh man, it's unbelievable to me that. I mean, there's just so much backlash. Anytime you turn on the TV, it's like they're going to kill the president. They're going to kill the president. They're going to kill the president. Meanwhile, Obama's a fucking clown. And these gays and these liberals, I mean, Trump has done nothing to you. You hate him so much. You have so much animosity, so much hate towards him, but he's done nothing to you. It was the other guy that was stealing your freaking home from right under you with the Freddie and the Fannie and all that stuff. Okay, $8.1 million homes. Meanwhile, they want Trump to pay for his own vacations. But, ladies and gentlemen, we've never been more divided in the history of this country. And it leads me to believe that Trump is being used to divide us. In the end, he's just a divider. Okay, it's left and right, right and left. It's divide and conquer, last time I checked. Okay? Okay, so, Trump's letting the Pope get away with the whole Pizzagate thing, all the mafiosis. What's he going to do about it? Oh, the Pope blessed a bunch of pizzas a while ago. He's like, nombre de Padre, nombre de Hijo, nombre de Espíritu Santo. And that's it. The Pope blessed the pizza. There's nothing that Trump can do. Right? I told you, folks, this is like wholesome family radio. Okay, it would never make it in the in the market they have today. I'm wholesome. I'm talking about morals and values. They don't want that. It went from I love Lucy to I love Lucifer. Okay? This is a country turned upside down we're living in. Okay? How is it that they shut down Trump's travel ban? I mean, do you really want more Somalians, more Syrians, more Yemenites? All these, who knows what they have, leishmaniasis, according to the CDC, a freaking flesh-eating bacteria. Meanwhile, they're going in your pools, they're into the bakabazi, raping the boys and all that stuff. A bunch of those refugees among them are a bunch of ISIS and freaking Al-Qaeda and Syrian rebels and all sorts of these fucking bad hombres, right? But you don't care. You want them in. California says that Trump said a lot of mean words. They were mean. They hurt my feelings. So guess what? California is now implementing an American travel ban. That's right. They're telling their own Californian citizenry their citizens, that they can't travel to states like Texas because Trump's mean to foreigners. Oh, he's a big meanie. First of all, Trump banned the countries that were bombing, you fucking stupid fucks, that Obama was bombing. You didn't say anything about that, right? Right? A bunch of, haven for just the most anti-American, just vehement freaking Wahhabi evil bastards you could think of. A lot of them funded by your Pentagon. So, you say nothing about that. Nothing. No. Obama gets away with it, but Trump is continuing it. You see, he bombed the shit out of Syria. He's doing the same things that even implementing similar immigration laws to Bill Clinton. If you go and look what he's doing, it's no different than what Clinton did. But the liberals, no, he's got to go. He's got to be killed. They don't want him anymore. They hate him. They hate his guts. And the guy did nothing to them. Nothing. It says here, Supreme Court allows parts of the travel ban to take effect. So that's a good thing. That's a win for national security, right? Right, President Trump? President Trump. But a lot of you don't know that we're still operating under freaking martial law, right? Since Abraham Lincoln got shot by John Wilkes Booth. Says here, travel ban ruling doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Supreme Court to hear travel ban case. The failing New York Times. Look at this from the communist comrade in New York City. I mean, a city that I'm just so glad I'm out of. You won't believe it, folks. He says President Trump's travel ban is a Muslim ban. Let's call it that. Let's call it what it is. You know what this guy de Blasio has allowed New York City to become? He's allowed it to become a giant fucking prayer rug for the pigs. All the Arab pigs and all the fucking pubic hair bearded slime of Eurabia. They took over Europe. It's Eurabia now, you know. But meanwhile, no, they gotta fuck with Israel, right? The size of New Jersey. No, they can't have that. It's my land. It's my land. Anyway, de Blasio's turned New York City into a filthy, stinking, fucking muzzy prayer rug. Smells like bacon. Smell that? You hear that? That's what it is. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I was watching every day in Brooklyn. When I looked outside my stoop, thousands of pubic hair bearded, disgusting Arabs just infesting the streets of Brooklyn with their dirty prayer rugs and shutting down traffic and commerce just to pray to fucking Moham's head. Moham's head. Yeah, the pig. Moham's head. The giant fucking ham hock. That's right. So that's what's happened, folks, to New York City. It's become a giant, disgusting, flea-infested, bedbug-ridden prayer rug. And nobody wants to go there. It stinks. Oh, but they don't care. No, they don't care. Just today, I mean, I'm looking in the news here. I mean, we could just be wiped off the flat earth. Any minute now, we don't even know it. We're dancing with death as asteroids have a near impact. It says here, Irish astrophysicist says asteroid hitting the Earth. We're supposed to have like a close encounter with some asteroid, but I don't know. If only it would hit freaking Los Angeles to get rid of all these Hollywood communist liberals, but you know, you can't have that. So asteroids, folks. Asteroids is what we're dealing with. Giant fucking asteroids. Now, look, I tell you what, the liberals are lucky that Donald Trump's people aren't out protesting out in the middle of the street, because they're getting away with so much right now. They think they're tough in their pink tutus and pink brassieres. They talk a big one. They're out there raising hell for Hillary, but I mean, are they trying to provoke the right? Because I guarantee the minute that the right starts raising hell, Chuck Schumer is going to be calling for the National Guard, for Trump to put out the National Guard to beat down his own supporters. Let's face it, 63 million people voted for Trump. American people. Got nothing to do with Russia, Hillary Clinton, but you got everything to do with Russia because you were selling fucking uranium to them. So CNN needs to put that in their pipe and fucking smoke it. Okay? Because Trump's right. Okay? They don't want to see his people protest. Here, listen here.
Networks, CNN. Whoop. Hey, The camera just went off. I can't imagine. It's phony NBC television network. They actually had one of the people say, you know, it was a little rainy last night. Maybe that was the difference in Karen's race. Can you believe that? And if Karen Handel had lost, they would have blamed it on me, which is fine. But if she had lost, they would have been there for weeks talking about this. This would have been the greatest defeat in the history of American politics. When she won, then they said, we switch to another program, right? They don't get it. They haven't figured it out yet. You know, they're still trying to figure where all of those voters came from. Those voters came out of the hills. These are hard-working. We have the hardest working, the smartest people, the toughest people. They're very lucky that our people don't protest, believe me. Believe me. They're very lucky.
Yeah, they're lucky because I tell you what, if I have some tranny getting in my face being all PC, talk about they don't like my American flag on my car, I wouldn't even bullshit. I'd freaking straight just DDT that son of a bitch on the side of the street. But I have restraint, okay? First of all, I don't want to catch a case with the militarized police of America today because they're just waiting for anything to beat some. They don't know that I was born here. Don't think I'm some freaking wetback and try to hit me over the head with a fucking baton. Crack my fucking head open, right? Hey, smash my fucking teeth open with a baton. You don't know what these cops do. You don't want to get into any funny business with the police. And I'm not about to say Black Lives Matter here. It's deplorable lives matter, but there is a militarization of the police. And I mean, it's evident. I saw them pull out some little Asian dude out of his little Honda, and this one cowboy, he looked like he was just right out of the fucking goddamn Navy SEALs, is giving this little Asian guy haymakers right in the face, pulls him out of the car, giving him haymakers, and then the other dirty cops turning off his radio. Let's not forget what happened to Kelly Thomas, that one kid from California, beaten to death by some crooked-ass pigs. Those are crooked-ass pigs. Now, I'm not going to be on the street saying, oh, fry them like bacon. It's a thin line, folks. Okay, who are you going to call when some scumbag comes into your house looking to steal your TV or rape your wife? Huh? You're going to call the police. You're not going to call Ghostbusters. You're going to call the fucking police. Okay? Common sense. So I don't hate on the police. They got a job to do. But here's the funny thing. At the end of the day, the New World Order, the Illuminati, they tell you what they think of you through symbols, through symbolism. They're the police. The military, what do they wear? They wear dog tags. And why is that? Because they think of the military and the police as their dogs. You remember that book from Henry Kissinger, right? He said it, they're fucking dogs. Dogs. That's why they wear dog tags. Okay? So, they're lucky that the Trump people aren't out there, but it wouldn't last long, folks. I'm telling you, a revolution wouldn't last long. You know, 1776, my ass, they would have the fucking Air Force drop a bomb on you like it was the Gap Band fucking singing. It'd be over in like 15 minutes. They know where all the Patriots are. They'll map it out. They'll target all the Patriots and fucking boom shakalaka. It's over, baby. It's over. There's no fighting the kukui anymore. It's too scary, folks. You don't want to face that. You'll feel like the fucking indigenous Aztecs back in the day, looking up in the sky and seeing metal snakes flying in the fucking sky. Like, oh my God. Yeah. You won't know what to do. But going back to the fake news and the fake manufactured bullshit against President Trump. They didn't do it to the leftist president, but they're doing it to this one. Coming up with all sorts of fake crap. This fake dossier from some douchebag named Christopher Steele. some ex-spy for MI6 that just made some shit up, some former MI6. That's why the feds are going to drop the whole Russian case, because it smells like a big fat pile of doo-doo. So what's next? What else can they bash? The prophet of Kekistan, the most exalted one, Donald Trump. Well, what else could they bash him for? Let's see. Oh, you said the wall was going to be up. It's not up yet. Where's the wall, Donald? It's not where's Waldo, it's where's the wall, Donald. Okay, well, Trump's telling you he's getting ready to do big things. Big things popping, little things stopping. He said he's going to put solar panels. Solar panels. It says here, Trump solar panels. Panel makers surge after Trump proposes solar panels on border wall. Trump's plan is to put fucking solar panels. There'll be a solar paneled wall that'll open up a moat with like crocodiles in it. I'll tell you what, look, the Mexicans, they're good at like catching crocodiles and making boots and fucking belts and shit. So they have to equip laser helmets on the crocodiles to shoot all the Mexicans. And then, of course, gun turrets, solar-powered gun turrets, and all sorts of fancy lasers. And yeah, that's my vision for the wall. If I was drawing out the blueprint for Trump's wall. What's he talking about, solar panels? I mean, really? I mean, you got to build the fucking wall first. He's already getting too ahead of himself. Why doesn't he call up the makers of the Great Wall of China? Why doesn't he call up Xi Jinping and tell him to hook him up with some of his relatives that made the fucking Great Wall of China? That way, Mexico could stay the fuck out. Be the Great Wall that made Mexico stay the fuck out. I mean, solar panels? What are they going to do? I mean, they're going to charge up their freaking iPads at the border before they jump it? Or they don't even have to jump it. They just fucking walk right through it. But, yeah, that's what they're looking to bash Trump next. Where's the fucking wall? Huh? Where's the wall? Anyway, folks, you're listening to a Deplorable Superstar. Guess what? I'm on. The Bruce Montalvo Show is on Mondays, 9 p.m. Mountain Time, and now we're on Fridays. We've been on Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. We got over 100 shows, 100 podcasts. Be sure to tweet us at Bruce Montalvo, at Jaja. Subscribe to the Bruce Montalvo Show on YouTube, and like us on Facebook. Us, the Bruce Montalvo Show on Facebook, and that's what we do, folks. Okay, we're right there with all the prophets of Kekistan. We know they're related to a whole bunch of fucking Nazis too. Somehow they just let us kick it. They didn't throw us into the fucking ovens. They got ovens in Mexico, believe it or not. They got ovens. They're throwing motherfuckers in ovens in Mexico. That's why they got to remember when they come to this country. It's the 4th of July. We get real patriotic around this time. They got to remember why the fuck they're coming here, because this country is the greatest country of all time. I mean, out of the whole universe, this country is just the greatest country in the universe. That's why I don't understand these hypocrite, commie Hollywood elitists. I mean, why don't they take in some leishmaniasis-infested Syrian refugees? Since they love them so much, why don't they take in like a whole family of them? I mean, quit your fucking yapping and just make your whole mansion suitable to house multiple families of Syrian refugees. Okay? It's either that or put them into their own little designated refugee camps in Syria. Saudi Arabia's got tent cities. But nobody wants them, nobody needs them, but they got to bring them over here, right? That's why I don't understand. I mean, Trump will just talk a good one, but then his administration will be making plans on how to, let all the illegal immigrants keep sponging, off the education system. They get an education, but Americans get jack shit. Nothing but debt slavery. But then that's a way to get these illegals into debt slavery as well, automatically giving them citizenship. So that's what they want to do. They want to bring down this great country to the point of it being a third world country. That way they could just steamroll us. That's why Trump, he does offer a glimmer of hope. Because he is the engine. He's the turbine of capitalism and, just truly being an entrepreneur and making it all the way to the top. Hell, even becoming president. What did Hillary ever make? Right? Did Hillary ever erect anything? Did you hear that? I said erect. Did Hillary ever erect anything? Hillary can't erect anything. Why do you think Bill had to twist his dick into a pretzel? Okay? Because Hillary can't erect shit. She's the ugliest, fattest, freaking worst candidate ever to run in the history of the United States. Okay? Can't run nothing. I'll tell you what she could run. She could run a presidential campaign straight into the ground. I mean, could you believe John Podesta? I mean, he's going around bitching about Russia when he's doing business with Russia. But really, it was WikiLeaks who hacked him. He was just stupid enough to have a password that was password. I mean, you expect not to get hacked with your password is password, right? And you're fucking John Podesta. Meanwhile, he's talking about pizza and all sorts of code for child sex. I mean, that's in an FBI dossier, folks. All the places they would go to eat pizza and promote Hillary Clinton had pedophile symbols. But no, this is fake news according to the bimbo at 9 that Alex Jones is now banging Megyn Kelly. It's fake news. Pizzagate is just fake. It's phony as a $6 bill. Yeah, I'm making rumors. My co-host that's on Friday nights that also raps, walking around making a sandwich, talking shit. Anyway, folks, that's how deplorable I am. I just sit here, I make rumors. Okay, I should be playing that one song from the 80s. Rumors. But I'm not. Because that would be cheesy as fuck. It would. Anyway, folks, that's what's going on. We're just bombarded by fake news, but how is it fake news? I mean, first of all, Megyn Kelly and Alex Jones both appear in my Illuminati card game that's over there sitting on to the right of me. The agent in place and the bimbo at 9. Those are clearly their roles, and I could also whip out. I said whip out. I could whip out the big media card in that game. That's who they work for in the end, folks. Don't get me wrong. Look, out of all the people in the media, I like Alex Jones the best because the rest of them are a bunch of fucking cocksuckers. Right? That's what they are, plain and simple. They're a bunch of just cockstains going around talking about death to Trump. It's just unbelievable. They're so in love with Obama. They don't want to let their Lord and Savior, like Jamie Foxx put it, they don't want to let Obama just quietly go to prison. They keep exalting him to levels of what? Clowndom? He was Homie the fucking clown. He ran the country like it was a sideshow fucking circus for 8 years. I mean, do we really have to worry about where, who, or what rams their schmendrick into what? I mean, what bathroom you take a shit in? Are those the biggest issues of the day, of our time? Is what tranny could cut their dick off and super glue it to their forehead and what she thing can crap or pee wherever it wants. I mean, it just leads me to believe that these sicko, weirdo liberals are just all about perversion. So they're just deplorable. Look, we wear it like a badge of honor now. Hillary wanted it to be an insult, but some of us, we wear it as a badge of honor. And look, I was deplorable way before it was cool, or way before Trump was even running. I just ask about me. But that's the thing. Look, deplorable and badge of honor. Right? They give badges of honor to the dead also, right? So all of you run around with your Trump badge of honor, you know, they want to burn you. Trump hat and all, red Trump hat and all, they want to set you ablaze because, you know, Trump supporters are like the new Jews out to be executed in the Trump Inquisition. An inquisition of all Trump supporters. That's what it's become. That's what the left wants. I mean, look at it. You have a Republican congressman that, according to the news, was put on his back and shot by some wacko fucking liberal. So, I mean, they want extended background checks. They want this. I think they should add in the background checks, are you a Democrat? And if you are, that labels you the same as a terrorist, so therefore you can't own a gun. So all you fucking Democrats should turn in your fucking weapons. Or get with the program and stop calling for Trump's fucking assassination. Because it's just disgusting at this point. Okay? And I'll tell you why Hillary Clinton lost. As a matter of fact, I'll let you hear it from the pig's mouth herself.
And bargain collectively. And I will fight back against so-called right to work. Right to work is wrong for workers and wrong for America. Now, having said all this, why aren't I 50 points ahead, you might ask? Well, the choice for working families has never been clearer. I need your help to get Donald Trump's record out to everybody. Nobody should be fooled. He proudly declared himself 100% right to work. He even hired a union-busting firm to break up an organizing campaign at his hotel in Las Vegas, where you are.
Oh my God, that's enough of that. You hear that? I mean, all I heard was like a freaking hag that should just go back into the woods and curl up and die and leave this great country alone, because nobody wants socialism. And as a matter of fact, more people trust Bigfoot than they believe in Hillary Clinton. They believe that Bigfoot's out there running around. Okay, it's not your granny's foot. He's out there, and they believe that he's out there more than they believe that Hillary Clinton would ever tell the truth. But no, your mother-in-law wanted her to win. Your cousin that's a transgender wanted her to win. All these. They really obsess over what doesn't even matter to them. I mean, things that don't even matter. Like, oh my God, Trump's breaking up all these families. Is he breaking up your family? Okay, he's trying to prevent radical Islamic jihadists to come in here and rape your fucking family. He's trying to prevent that. He's looking out for your family, dumbass. Okay? Oh my God, the family. What does it matter that he's breaking up a couple of sand monkeys or some illegal aliens? Or some camel jockeys? That's right, I said it. What does it matter? They don't want America to be first, and I'm glad that he put a 5-year, halt. If you come into the country, you're from wherever the fuck, Fakistinian stand or wherever. It'll take 5 years until you could start sucking off the teat of the American people. That's the thing. Look, the liberals obsess over what doesn't matter to them. I mean, families breaking up, really? Is he breaking up your family? Like I said, is he breaking up your family? The economy's booming. The stock market's booming. Billions of dollars coming back. That's why the elite in the New World Order run around pissing on redwood trees in Bohemian Grove and giving themselves handies at Bilderberg and the jacuzzis. Run around thinking, what the hell can they do to stop fucking Donald Trump? Oh, I know. Let's do a Chinese stock market crash. Right? I mean, they just don't know what to do. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm also suspicious of Trump. I have been before. Just look, like 50, 60 shows in a row. I have been suspicious. I'm suspicious of all government, folks. It's the original government and religion as the original forms of mind control. Okay, and at the end of the day, left, right, left, they're all part of the bipartisan big government establishment, and they're all part of the Freemasonic elite, and you are the non-Mason that's to be enslaved and fucked up the ass at all costs and denied of truth. They're running around telling you that the earth is flat. I mean, I'm telling you that. I'm telling you the earth is flat. They're not running around telling you that. They're running around telling you that the earth is round. That the earth is a fucking globe. That's what I meant to say. They're telling you that the earth is round and that, you know, it's a giant ball, and we all know that water is always at level. So how can water that's always at level be shaped into a ball? Oh, because of gravity. All the Masonic jackasses go in the books and they teach the alumni what they want so that they can be illuminated, right? Well, I don't want their illumination. I want my Montalvo nation, all right? My own fucking way of life, right? That's why I do this podcast, folks. I try not to let the New World Order fully take over my brain and turn me into a sheeple like it does to almost every American. You kidding me? Almost every American is a mindless zombie walking around, driving around in their metal caskets on the highways of death 24/7 on the road to nowhere as they drag America into the pits of hell. Well, a lot of us are saying, to hell with that. And that's why we do what we do. Speaking of pits of hell, it's been hot as hell. I don't like how hot it's been in the fucking desert, but then again, I'm living in Arizona, so what the hell am I complaining about? I mean, I should have expected it. It's like over 120 degrees. I mean, I don't know, what are they hitting us with, some fucking microwave space weapon? I don't know what they're doing. I mean, what are they, lathering up California for the big one? Wouldn't that be a pretty sight? That would definitely suspend the Constitution, right? Any big earthquake, whether it's on the Madrid or the San Andreas, hell, even in the Philippines, okay, is any cause for President Trump, and all the other dictators could do it, but now King Trump can do it as well. He can institute martial law that's technically already in place. And, you know, either that or they'll send ISIS into your backyard. Yeah, ISIS is in my backyard, actually. In Mexico. You piss off President Trump and the deplorables in his cabinet. Those are the real deplorables. And they'll send ISIS to fuck up your birthday party. Like in the Philippines. He's not talking so much shit about the United States anymore, right? Duterte? Oh yeah, because ISIS is over there cutting off bakla's heads. You know, no more pork adobo for those Filipinos, right? Now they have their ISIS infestation. Who would have thunk it? ISIS in the Philippines. What the fuck? Anyway, folks, we have reached the end of the line. I hope not. That would mean that I'm in Auschwitz or in some Slayer song. No, but really, we've reached the end of the line, folks. Thank you for tuning in. We will be on Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, with the one and only Jaja joining me to talk shit about all the current events and fake news that are pretty much sucking the brain right out of the sheeple's heads. And with that, I bid you adieu. It's been Monday Nights with me, Bruce Montalvo. Talked a whole lot of mierda, talked a whole lot of mess, and I ain't stopping this. You're listening to me, Bruce Montalvo Show. Tweet me at Bruce Montalvo at Twitter. This is Bruce Montalvo Show, signing out. Sayonara, suckers.